ain't no busy man, dog.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, dog, took my truck to the car wash last week, and nigga jump on the
To the
back.
car wash?
Yeah, the drive the back window, dog, and the nigga pushed in my little slider window shit that go in.
Poppy how strong that nigga is.
Man, Poppy ran up on me. Well, I seen him when he did it. I'm sitting there looking at him. I'm like, I want to act like the angry black man, but I said, you know what? They gonna have to come see me anyway. So fuck it. I sit there. They come over there. Oh, you the guy with the truck? I'm like, yeah. That's mine. I said, yeah. I seen him push the window in. Oh, Poppy, the window. Listen, I wanted to stand up and be like Denzel Washington in Training Day. And just jump because there's a bunch of Mexicans working there. So I want to jump up like, I'm gonna call ISIS on all you motherfuckers.
Oh no, you can't make no jokes like that. We can't make ISIS joke now. It's been not ISIS, ICE. We can't make ICE jokes like that. Yeah.
Man, listen, bro. Cause he was trying to tell me that my window wasn't broke, dog. And I'm looking at the nigga break my window. I looked at him. The little Mexican jumped on the back of my shit, pushed my shit in, dog. And I'm like, then I go.
How you know he was Mexican?
Cause he speak no English and he looked like a Mexican. And he was about 5'3". So you got me on his stereotype people, man. You got me on here stereotyping people. But anyway.
Continue your story, dog.
So now I gotta call the police, dog. I gotta go get a case file because they don't want to reimburse me for my window, dog. So now
they ain't want to pay for it.
Not that I gotta go to small claims court about my window in my truck. Over some shit that they broke.
Damn. Yeah, out of been hot.
Yeah, dog.
That's why you gotta call shit out when you see it though. You seen him do it when he did it. You supposed to call that out. Right when he did it.
But dog, the car wash I went to, the way my window was pushed in, it go through the thing. So if my window would have been broke, there's no way I would have even let my truck go through no shit like that. Because the whole inside of my truck would have been wet. So,
right.
But yeah, that's my week, man. That's what I've been up to, bro. Dealing with that, bro.
Lord have mercy.
Crazy. But we back. We was missing for 2 weeks, man. People was asking, hey, man, what's going on with y'all? Hey, man, listen, man. Players need a break too. Hollywood was somewhere in Dubai, living his best life. I was here in Port St. Lucie, where I live, going through it, buddy. Going through it. But if you hear my voice, man, you know what time it is, man. It's time for social media's most imperfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy, Hollywood. I'm your boy, Infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz. It's been a while since I said that, boy. I almost forgot the slogan.
Man,
Hollywood.
2 weeks. It ain't been that long. It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's a long time in podcast world, bro.
Okay, I get it. I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
Oh, I am Infamous on TikTok. Also, I am Infamous on X. Follow the podcast on Facebook. That's Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _ How they get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate Theze Nutz.
Also, if you want to take the audio experience, go to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or however you consume podcasts. Keep the nuts separated. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification button. Also, if you want personal inquiries about the podcast, make sure that you go to Theze Nutz Official. ThezeNutz.business@gmail.com. ThezeNutz.business@gmail.com. Woo! It's been a while since I had to remember that. And coupling that with, I'm a little bit under the weather today, so Hollywood, you might have to steer the ship, man.
You ain't been taking your folic acid,
man. Hey, man, there's a lot of shit been going on since we've been gone, dog. While we was gone, TikTok shut down for a little while, man, and the world was in a panic.
We've been gone that long? Cause that shit. It seemed like that happened a while ago.
Yeah, dog. I say a lot of shit that happened since we've been gone, bro. We got a lot of shit to catch up on.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
Yeah. We got a new president since we've been gone, which we're not going to talk about. If y'all looking for insight on the Donald Trump, y'all listen to the wrong podcast.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
We don't have it. if you come in here for in-depth commentary about the president and his policies and his executive orders that he passing, you're at the wrong podcast. I ain't been looking into it. You know, I just been chilling, man, doing the thing. Breaking news on sports, though, Hollywood. You know, since we fresh and we back. Did you see that the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka last night to the Lakers?
I did.
For Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they were sick of Luka. Whatever the fuck he was doing, they were sick of.
Man, listen, I don't want to drive Nova JJ's at the beginning of the podcast, but we definitely gonna talk about that a little bit later on when we jump into sports. We got to talk about that because that might shake up the landscape in on basketball. That might actually give the Lakers a legit chance this year in the finals. I definitely think it shifts the power. Well, Hollywood, I forgot my Bluetooth. Let me get that real quick. Hold on.
Old man shit. Look. Definitely old man shit. Damn, what a Bluetooth at? Next door? I don't even hear the nigga no more. He left the room completely. Hey, we just a struggling podcast. We gonna get it together.
I forgot it, dog. You know, people can't hear the content if I don't have the Bluetooth, man, so they can you know, when I play our clips. Because a lot of people tell me, bro, I can't hear what you got going on, bro. I can't hear what you're saying. So you got to get the Bluetooth hooked up. Get it all situated. So Hollywood, man, you know, since we've been off, man, you know, I've been knowing what's going on in your personal life. But besides that, dog, how's that? Have you gotten back into working out and all the things that you're supposed to be doing?
No. No. I worked out a couple times, but it wasn't like my regular routine. I just pushed a couple of weights. It wasn't nothing too serious, dog.
Okay.
But I plan on getting back this week coming up. So hopefully I get back in there.
Hey man, you gotta get it together, though. We got this DR trip in June, you know, for my birthday, man, that I'm planning on, you know, going to.
I'm going whether I'm fit or sloppy, I'm going.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, this is gonna be the first fellas trip. I mean, it should be about 3 of us, dog. You know everybody, so plus everybody know you, so yeah, man.
It should be 3 of us. There's 2 of us on here, so that's only one more person. Get your numbers together.
I'm sick, dog. I ain't did the math in my head, but okay.
Yeah,
Us 2.
I got you.
3, 4, maybe 5 of us, dog. Hey, and guess what I ran into, Hollywood? You would never guess.
Who that?
Dewberry. Our homeboy Dewberry.
These people don't know who Dewberry is.
No, I know. I'm just bringing some behind the scenes shit to the thing, bro. But yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, dog. He ran into me, bro. So yeah, it is what it is.
There?
Nah, he's still down there with you, bro. You know, he doing his thing. You know, living his life.
For sure.
So, okay, well, let's get into the first topic on the pod. Let's see. I got so much stuff in here, man. We ain't gonna be able to be honest with you, Hollywood, boy. We ain't gonna be able to stay on a lot of these topics too long, cause boy, we got a lot in here, boy.
Oh man.
So, all right, this is our first clip. I just want to let you listen to it because it's done been in the safe so long. I even forgot what they was talking about. But here we go. This is what they talking about.
Who are not wealthy. I hate to say broke, but women.
You can say broke. You hate to say broke because women don't self-identify as broke.
That's not what it is.
Because he can't take you where you can't afford to take yourself.
Broke is a mentality to me, and that's why.
All right, your mentality and your bank account is broke. Broke is a mentality. She's trying to play word game. Men do not self-identify as broke. They could be got in the club free. Dudes and bought them a drink, roll with their homegirl, and they live with their auntie. Still won't identify themselves as broke.
Hollywood, what you think about that, man? Women not identifying themselves as being broke. Because that's the gist of what they talking about, bro.
I guess a certain type of woman don't identify themselves as broke. if they, yeah, but I know some motherfuckers that'll be quick to tell you they broke or they ain't got it. So I don't know what type of woman he's talking about. Maybe the bougie ones that, like he say, hang in the club and get everything for free. But I know some real women who are realistic about what's going on in their life, and if they ain't got it, they gonna tell you they ain't got it. So I don't know what he's talking about.
For me, I kind of get what he's saying. Like the same standards in which a woman will call a man broke if he can't do certain things, as far as provide them with a certain type of lifestyle, or if you can't do this for them, you know, they consider you to be broke. But at the same token, they can't do those same things for themselves. So I think we had a clip a while back where the lady was, and me and you kind of had a debate about it when you said the lady was being too honest, because remember when she was saying, I got too many kids to put into a man. I got too much this going on. And you was like, bro, baby, you telling too much information. I think this is what needs to be done in relationships. I think we just got to be honest with each other, bro. Like, just be transparent about where you are in life, bro. And stop expecting things from people that you can't provide for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with being broke. Like, listen, for me, I feel like life is like a roller coaster, bro. Sometimes you're going to be up, sometimes you're going to be down. That's just how it go. Like, everybody got they peaks and they valleys, bro. Now, if you meet somebody when you're in your valley, you know, it might be a little more difficult for you to maneuver. But I also think that, you know, a lot of women don't identify themselves with being broke because they just don't view it like that. Like they view themselves going through a hard time. And I think that's the double standard in which we live in now, like when it comes down to actually dating. I don't know how you figure that out though. Like, you tell me all the time, bro, if you ain't got no bread, bro, you shouldn't be dating. Or you should get your money and shit together. But then my rebuttal to that be sometimes be like, but what if you meet your person while you going through your hard time? Are you not supposed to try to get to know them because I'm not financially where I need to be at? Or should we both be broke together? You know what I mean? And then we build some shit together. I mean, I don't know how the dynamic of this shit's supposed to even much go no more, bro. I'm really confused, especially being that I'm out in the dating world now. Like, it's so much shit, bro. And I was talking to a young lady and I was explaining that, to me, I don't know the difference between a good girl and a bad girl no more because they all the same. Like, the good girls are ingratiated with the bad. Like, as far as, you know, you tell me all the time that, you know, everybody look the same now. There's nothing that differentiates the women at this point. The bad girls are in the same mixture with the good girls because everybody getting the BBLs, everybody look alike. So how do you distinguish the two? So
I don't think you could tell by the way a motherfucker look. I think it's the actions that'll differentiate between them and the quote unquote bad girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the actions. It's the way they carry themselves. They might sometimes dress, look similar or dress similar, but overall, you could tell by the way they act. I don't think they got it in them to do some of the shit that the bad girls do. So it might take some time, but I think, you know, throughout time you'll be able to tell.
But then it's also telling me that, like, we was having a conversation, you were talking, and I was saying about some of my homegirls, I feel like I'm their therapist. And you was like, bro, that's your problem. That's why I be telling you sometimes, bro, it's better for me to get to talk to somebody to get to know them, bro, because everybody looks the same. And then I don't think women put the same broke label on themselves that they put on men. Like, if you stand with your parents, and because okay, I'm gonna say it like this: if I met a girl and I told a girl, "Hey, listen, I stay with my mom. I'm 45 at this point. I stay with my mom. If I don't have a real backup plan, like story on why I'm staying with my mom, she's gonna look at me as a brokey. And she might automatically cut me out. Not saying all women, but most women gonna cut you out for that. When vice versa, a man might meet a girl and she might just be staying with her parents at the same age that I am, but we don't view them like that. But in actuality,
Yeah.
they are, because some of these girls are just bad bums. I say that shit all the time. They be bad bums, bro. They fine as fuck. They get over with their looks, but that's only gonna last for so long, bro. Like, there's only a hint. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, how many women you know that at 45 look like they looked when they was 25? It's not, and men the same. We don't look the same as I looked when I was 25.
Yeah, but broke looks different for women than it does for a man.
Okay,
A man
explain.
is looked at as supposing to be a provider, a protector, a provider, and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the bulk of the household, or the bulk of what we got going on as a family
Mm-hmm.
financially, is put on the man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say broke looks different. That's not put on a woman. A woman doesn't have to provide. She has to bring something to the table, but provide as much as a man has to provide,
Mm-hmm.
that looks like something totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So I think that's, for me, that's like old school ideology, right? I think,
Nah, no, it ain't.
okay, let me explain why I feel that
Go
way.
ahead.
I feel like most women nowadays, they're not independent because they want to be. Some of them have to be, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's hard finding women with these old school principles. Not saying that there's not none that's out there that have them, but it's extremely hard because of life choices that they have made early on in life that thrusts them into having to be the head of the household somewhere. So when you get somebody that meets somebody and um she's independent, or she's self-efficient, it's kind of hard to break them out of that, because for so long, from decisions that they've made, has uh cultivated them into becoming a person that they have become. And I mean, at certain points, I don't even think some women care about finances like that when they've been in that type of situation. Not saying that they don't want
Shit,
nobody to
me.
come in and help them, but
Yeah, nah, they care about
they do want a nigga to come in.
it.
I mean, listen, we say this all the time. You got to find somebody that's equally yoked with you, and it's hard because of what social media says a relationship should be, or what you're seeing from your parents and all those type things. So I just think that it's definitely hard nowadays. You know what I mean? Like when I was married, I used to sit back and be like, damn, dog, that shit shouldn't be that hard. But that's me sitting back when I'm married, got supposed to have my person, then actually being out here in the streets and seeing how this shit actually works. It's a different ball game, bro. It's totally different. And you are correct when you say that it's different. The definition of broke is different for men than it is for women. It's totally different.
Yeah.
We not playing on the same spectrum. So I don't know, man. I I mean, I don't know, man. And I think
You can't fuck with no female out here and not be expected to be the provider or the main source of provide. You can't go nowhere. I'm talking to you personally.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
Any
okay,
relationship that you enter, I don't give a fuck with whoever. You're gonna expect it to be the main source of provide. Of course, she's gonna have to bring something to the table. She's gonna have to help, but the bulk of that shit gonna lie on you.
oh man. Um,
it's just the way it is.
Um, yeah, I guess that's because I have an old school.
Even if you even if you meet somebody that's equally yoked as far as financially, even if unless you meet somebody that's like way above you
Me,
financially,
yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be like that. That's just the way it is. That's just the way the family uh the
dynamic.
family structure is structured. Yeah, it's structured that way.
I mean, I've been hearing a lot of women talk about leaders. Like, I want my man to be able to lead, right?
Hmm.
But my thing be, do you want a situational leader? Like, it's cool when you say that, but how do you deal with a man being a leader when it's not advantageous to what benefits you? I guess is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, you gotta explain that.
okay, like, you know how when a man takes control of certain situations, um, that could be viewed as controlling. But how do you turn off being a leader if that's really what you want? Like, if you're telling me you want me to be a leader, I'm gonna be a leader all the time, not just when it's beneficial to you, is what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to figure out how to lead somebody when your leadership is only um, conducive when you allow me to lead. I guess is what is that making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm trying to find the right
Yeah,
word.
if nah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you only allowing a man to lead in certain situations, it's not gonna work.
Yes.
And
Yes.
to be honest, you really don't fucking trust me, or you really don't trust my leadership. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm only allowed to step up and be a man in situations to where you see fit for me to do so, then it's
Yeah.
not gonna work.
Yeah.
We always gonna bump heads. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like say for instance, if we blend in families
Mm-hmm.
and there's a situation to where I gotta step up and be a father or be a male figure to your children,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't allow me to do so, or you don't trust me to do so, then this relationship between me and you is not gonna work.
I agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it can't be situational. You got to
I,
be
I
able to
mean,
trust me.
I'm even speaking like before we even get to that stage. It's like I was having a conversation last night, and I was telling the motherfucker, like, for me, like, I guess it's a borderline between controlling and leader. I mean, and I like your input on it. But I was telling, I'm like, last night, I'm like, yo, my girl, if she go out, like, I feel like this. Hollywood, you know, some women bodies, dog, no matter what you put on, they body gonna body. It don't matter. You can
Yeah.
put on some jeans, you can put on whatever. Your body gonna, and I don't have no problem with that. I really
You
don't.
can't control it.
No, I can't stop your body from bodying. So if it's gonna body, it's
Right.
gonna body. My thin line is when you start wearing clothes that's too revealing. Like, you go outside, and Hollywood, we've all seen on social media the girls that go outside, they got the see-through dress on, they panties showing, they got a thong on, ass out.
Breast
Like,
showing.
nah, like that's too
Yeah.
much for me.
Uh huh.
See, and then when I'm telling, see, to me, that's part of me being a leader of the tribe.
But what she say when you bring that up to
You know, then it goes into the thin line about being controlling. I'm
her?
not
Yeah,
being controlling. It's just
yeah,
then we get that famous line that we always get. Well, when you met me, I was dressing like this. Well, first of all, the person that I'm talking to, I didn't meet you like that.
right.
So if you did that, that was unbeknownst to me. And I try to tell women this all the time, bro, that a man only gonna treat you how he perceives you. That's the realest shit I can tell you. If a man perceives you as a thought or a 304 or hot, whatever slang the young people using now, that's how he gonna treat you. So in return, she was like, well, it's certain things that she don't want her man wearing. Now, she don't think he should wear. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's a compromise. And I tell everybody, dealing with me, everything is a
Okay, well
compromise.
then, if there's certain shit that you don't want me to wear, then you should understand where I'm coming from when I approach you with this certain shit. We can't go out and I got the dick part of my pants cut out or see through. You know
No,
what I'm saying? So
no.
what is we talking about?
But
That's
see,
the
that's my
same
thing.
shit.
But see, then my thing is this, bro. Like when you start talking to people about your boundaries as a man,
Yeah.
that's when the water start getting murky. That's when they start turning from things that I want my girl to do to, oh, he's trying to control my life. He's trying to control this. And it's not about controlling. It's just either you gonna adapt to the shit that I'm saying or you not. And we ain't even gotta go past that.
See, I wouldn't even want to have to go through no shit like that. I would just want the motherfucker, like say for instance, I was single and I was looking.
Mm-hmm.
I would want a mother. I would be looking for somebody to have similar values to me,
Mm-hmm.
to where we don't have to go that deep in me trying to enforce shit or trying to set boundaries. Like certain
Mm-hmm.
shit, you should already have that embedded in you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I have to go? Yeah. Why do I have to tell you what? Well, we can have that type of communication to what I'm telling you, but I would prefer for a motherfucker to agree with what my boundaries are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to like press some shit on you. Nah, I'm straight. If I gotta enforce some shit, then obviously we probably not meant to be together.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, because what I'm learning, dog, is like the different generations, and what I mean by I'm speaking specifically for like 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 40-year-olds, right? What I'm learning is when you're dealing with girls who in their 30s, they've been turning up for so long, they don't see things
Yeah.
wrong with things that a 40-year-old man might find wrong, but they want those type men. My question to a lot of women be always is find me to have, because they like to use this high value word now. Find me a high value man that don't have boundaries and tell me how they work out for you. Because you're not.
Yeah.
Most men that got shit going on in their life, they want their girl to look a certain type way. So, and vice versa. A woman has certain things that they want their man to uphold in a relationship. So I just found out, like, when I start telling girls, okay, well, I'm not down with this. Well, I ain't cool with that. Like, my girl ain't finna do that. It always turns into me trying to control her. And I don't think me, and you know me, bro, personally, bro. I don't have no controlling bone in my body. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you gonna, because I live under the philosophy, Hollywood, and maybe it is wrong for me, is that you're gonna do what you want to do anyway.
Yeah, that should tell me a lot.
Yeah.
If I tell you I don't think it's appropriate for you to have your breast out when we go on a romantic date or some shit like that, and you got an issue with that, nah.
Yeah.
That tells me a lot.
I mean, because you want too much, you want too much attention, bro.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to tell you that in the first place. But if I
Mm-mm.
do have to tell you that, then we
Mm-mm.
already start we already started in a bad position.
And then when it comes down to me, I do believe how you grow up definitely dictates how you view the world, right? I grew up in
Mm-hmm.
Miami, bro. So um I have, and I think I spoke this to you before about some of the male friends that I have. Like they'll see a girl and be nice and be whatever, whatever, and then when the girl tell them no, they flip the script. Nah, bitch, fuck you, bitch. And then my thing be, because if you want to go out with your homegirls and chill and hang out, I have no problem with that because I be wanting to hang out with my friends. I do believe that even though we are in a relationship together, we should still have our own personal space, our own
Right.
friends and shit like that to go kick it with, right? But if you have to turn up friends that want to go to the club and you know you're dressed in something that's overly sexual, I know how niggas think, bro. And then you couple that on top of niggas taking Patron shots, niggas drinking all night, and then y'all leaving the club 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to walk to y'all car. I know how niggas is. And if a nigga perceive you like that in the club, I mean, so why not dress? I ain't gonna say appropriate because I don't even know what appropriate for the club is no more. But why put yourself in a situation where some shit like that can happen? It's what I be saying. Like men know how men think. Men know how men act. That's just like, for instance, your girl know when another girl like you. She'll tell you, oh, nah, that bitch like you. And you be like, nah, man, she just cool. And vice versa. Nigga know when a nigga trying to hit his girl. And a nigga might look at that nigga side eye. So if I know that about a nigga, and I know how niggas act in that situation, goes back to our original statement. If you want me to be the leader, then let me lead at this point. And leading is, babe, I don't want you going nowhere with your titties out and a thong on the nigga seeing your thong. Why you just can't go put on something else that don't show that? Because like I said earlier, if your body gonna body, it's gonna body. Ain't nothing I can do about it. And if you a nigga that's insecure with a girl body like that, then don't date women like that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. So it's just crazy to me, bro. I don't get it. I mean, I be hearing this leadership from a lot of girls that be like, oh, I want a man that can take control. I want a man that can lead. Okay.
Yeah, but if small conversations like that is an issue for you, then you really don't want no nigga to lead, because I don't know no nigga alive who's gonna be cool with that. Personally.
I mean, they out there though, Hollywood. You tell me always.
I don't know none.
Me neither.
I believe they out there, but I'm saying personally, I don't know none.
I think I don't know, man. I think at 40, dog, like, I mean, I don't get it at 20, but definitely in the 40s, dog. Like, why are we doing that? Like, first of all.
Yeah, but when I was 20 though, like, I'm not taking no girl serious who dress like that. Who dress too fucking revealing. Of course the nigga gonna want to smash. Yeah, that's
the alternative. Yeah.
Right. But to wife you or to make you mad, nah, that wasn't gonna happen.
I mean, because at the end of the day, bro, if we gonna keep it a bean, when we see y'all out in public, that's the first thing go through our mind anyway. I don't know no nigga unless you in the Walt Disney movie. Be like, oh, that's gonna be my wife right there one day.
I be hearing them niggas in interviews. Get that shit off.
Man, real niggas know that's bullshit. You don't know that. You see that ass walk by, and you wanted to put your man meat in her canal, in her birth canal. That's it.
Them niggas be getting that shit off, boy.
Yeah, dog. I be like, what are we doing? Yeah. I don't get it. That's crazy. Well, we're going to move on to the next topic in the podcast. Let me go on and let me get our bars off, my guy. Here we go.
Oh, y'all can't take what y'all put us through. That's because we're not about to tolerate it. It don't mean I don't love you. The fact that our love shows unconditionally because it goes back to when I'm assessing you, I understand that everything that I'm giving for you to have is just me deciding to do it because I love you. It's not that it's not being sustained by what you give me. It's like, I just love you because you are. It is what it is. I just fuck with you because I don't fuck with you because you do this or don't do this or because you like this. I fuck with you and I love you because of that. But I'm not tolerating none of this shit. Whereas though they don't love us unconditionally, but you got some shit going on, you got a car, you got a nice house, you can sustain a lifestyle, you can take care of them. They'll tolerate anything that you got going on, and they confuse the two. So they think that because they more willing to tolerate certain shit, that's love. But it's like, no, the love, sometimes you gotta give a motherfucker hard love, that cold love, where it's like, I love you, but no, like, you on some bullshit. I'm separating myself from you, even if you think for the long haul in the bigger picture. But if I'm giving you this motherfucking unconditional tolerance, that's when there's no boundaries. That's when it's like, oh, you could get away with anything, and I'm gonna tolerate it because I don't want to speak up because I'm in fear of losing the benefits that I'm gaining from what you're giving me. So when you think about it, the women, y'all have unconditional tolerance where y'all might give us a little bit more grace and room to do certain shit and get away with certain shit, but your love is conditional. Your love will change if that nigga go broke. Your love will change if he get rich. Your love will change if he get fat. All that. I can still love a woman even if I'm not physically attracted to her. Right?
Hollywood, what do you think about what he's talking about, Hollywood? Women Not loving unconditionally, but they love with tolerance.
I halfway agree with him.
Okay, talk to me, my guy.
All this shit come with conditions. I'm not loving no motherfucker unconditionally. I got rule. I got deal breakers. We all got deal breakers.
Okay.
We all got certain shit that we're not willing to tolerate. And if you cross that certain line, I'm out. That's with everybody. Like you say with the women. If financially I don't hold up my end of the bargain, she gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the same with me. If you step outside of what we got going on and fuck with somebody else, I'm gone. And there's other things on top of that are deal breakers for me. So don't none of this shit come without conditions. All this shit is conditional.
Let me process what you're saying. I agree with you to a certain extent, right? I do think that when men love, we love unconditionally. Like,
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why. In my personal opinion, I ain't saying I'm right, but this is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
We always say a man to sit around and be in some unhealthy shit with a woman because he loves her unconditionally. On the flip side of that, once a woman feels that way, she's looking for an exit plan. Men think logically, women think irrationally. They go off their feelings, how I feel about something. At that moment, men go off logically thinking. Like you tell me all the time, bro, a nigga sit there because he done built so much shit with this girl, house, multiple cribs, cars, and all the shit that they done gained. A nigga sit there and go through that, a woman not finna go through that.
Yeah, because you the one who put 80% into that motherfucker. Now I gotta break it down and cut it in half.
I agree.
That's why niggas say.
I agree.
But there are there's a lot of shit that woman could do to you as a man, and you not willing to stay through that. And you know that.
But
those are the conditions.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Wood, but everybody's conditions and terms ain't the same. And
I know that. No, I agree with that.
And depend on how much you like this motherfucker, the more you tolerate the shit that she got going on.
I agree with that, but there are still conditions. Ain't none of this shit unconditional. Like, motherfucker can't just play in my face and do anything they want to do, and I just sit there and take it. It don't work like that. Yeah. And you the same way. It might not be the same. It might not be identical conditions for me and you. Yeah. But we both got them.
Yeah, I agree with that part, Hollywood. But like we say on the part,
but if you agree with that, we got to take the unconditional shit off the table. It don't exist.
No, because there's some niggas out here that would be with their girls no matter what they do. I got a clip where a dude crying about his girl cheating on him. He cussing out, but at the end of the day, he want her back.
Okay, what the crying got to do with the nigga not going willing to stay there and stick through all that shit? That don't mean he gonna stay there and stick through it. That just mean he hurt. His feelings hurt.
No, but he want her back after he found out that she went and cheated with her ex.
That ain't his condition then.
So
that ain't that ain't one of his conditions.
I think some people do love unconditional. Like they can see past all that dumb shit. And then I mean, cause we've all met girls who they niggas is the worst niggas on the planet. And you be like, why are you with this nigga? This nigga don't bring nothing to your life. But they love.
He brings something. He brings something.
He brings something. We don't know what he may be bringing, but he brings something.
Something that she's not willing to part with yet. She's not willing to part with whatever he brings.
Yes. So at the end of the day, I do think that some people do love unconditionally. And I do think women do have what's the word he used? I forgot the word he used, bro. That shit done slipped my mind. But yeah, I do think that, bro. I definitely think that. I mean, as you get older, you find out different people move off different things, and I do believe that love can be unconditional. Now, most of the time when you love unconditional, it's probably your kids. But I think even kids have a condition at a certain level. Like the older they get, it's gonna be some shit you gotta be like, you know what? All right, bro, you gotta figure this shit out for yourself.
Yeah, there's some shit you're not willing to deal with. So if I'm willing to have that with my kids, you know what I'm saying? Of course, a partner. Come on, dog. It's not even a question. There's conditions with everybody. Shit, motherfuckers just not healthy or good for
Right?
you.
Women
So
really think you have unconditional.
Huh?
I'm supposed to stick through this shit because I love you. No, this shit ain't healthy.
I mean, but it depends on the value that you put on love, bro. Like to me, I think love is a multifaceted word, bro. I think it's not just a one-dimensional word. That shit means a lot, and it actually and sometimes I don't even know people even know if they love somebody or they just infatuated with somebody or they lusting over somebody because it's so thin. The line's thin between those three words to me. Like you can misconstrue lusting for somebody over loving them, or 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 just being infatuated with somebody. And I think that it's a hard pill to swallow when. Well, I ain't gonna say hard pill to swallow. I think it alters your brain, bro. I think once you think you've been, I mean, because listen, do you think you only have one true love in life? Because people say that you only have one true love.
Nah, it's how many billions of people on Earth?
Shit, I don't know, billion, 5 billion, 3 billion, some shit
I'm
like
pretty sure you can find another motherfucker that's.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So I don't agree with that. I just it is what it is.
dog, sometimes it's hard to like when you have that chemistry with somebody, bro. That's some rare shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's rare. That don't mean I can't find it again.
boy, it's hey,
Or find better. Or find better.
mm, mm.
Yeah. There's too many people out here on this earth though.
I mean, but boy, listen, when you find somebody that you got that right chemistry with, bro, it's like,
You don't want to let it go because it's so rare. And the
yeah,
chances
it's
of me
rare,
finding it again, the chances of me finding this shit again are slim. So
very
nah, you
slim.
don't want to let it go. But I believe that there's somebody who's equally yoked or equally matched to you as that person is. So
Man, woo, mm, mm. That's a good conversation. I don't
yeah,
think I agree with you on that one, boy. Because you've been out here dating and doing what you're doing, dog. You find somebody that I'm talking about, like y'all
yeah. But
vibe is,
that box is so small that your date box is so small compared
yeah,
to the world.
yeah.
Let's not even say the world, just compared to the United States or the state of Florida. Like that shit is small compared to that.
So my person might be in London somewhere, dog. I might not never meet that again. You know
Your
what I'm saying?
person might be in the next county. It might be in the next county over. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that the person is out there. But like you said, it's slim. It's very slim that you would actually meet that person. So I agree with you. I'm not gonna fuck what I got up. If I got somebody that I match with pretty good, I'm not gonna fuck that up to go try to find something else. Because
Yeah,
the chances of me finding that is slim.
very slim, bro. Somebody that vibe the same way you vibe, have the views. Y'all can
Right,
communicate
right,
for hours.
right.
Y'all sex life is immaculate, bro. It's just a vibe when you're around them, bro. Like that's different. I mean,
Mhm.
woo wee,
You might find
Jesus.
the next person that you vibe with like that, but her hygiene off.
I mean, but we can work on hygiene, dog. We can,
Nah, I don't know.
man. Listen, bro, you can work on hygiene, Hollywood. Stop
You done been stank for 40 years. I don't know if I can fix that.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, that shit means something. You done been stank for 40 years and you ain't figured this shit out. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. I just think that I don't know, dog. That vibe is something, though, boy. Especially like when y'all have a communication vibe and a sexual vibe together, bro, that's like unmatched, boy.
Nah, you're right. But what if y'all start living together and she dirty?
I
She
mean,
don't
but
clean up after herself.
those things that you can teach somebody though, bro.
It's not to be lazy.
I mean, yeah.
That shit in her. That shit in her.
I think lazy and not picking up behind yourself is totally two different shit.
And
I
you
think
know, hey, listen, I don't want to offend nobody, but we all know men normally be a little bit more
what?
neat or I don't know the word, but our what they call it, OCD.
Yes.
Our OCD kick in a little bit more than women.
I disagree.
I know a lot of neat niggas, man. I wanna.
I ain't mad at you, dog. I mean, I'm not a neat freak like that, dog. Like my thing
Yeah,
is,
but you can't be in no filthy ass house though.
oh nah. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I'm not clean. I'm just not organized like I'm supposed to be. I would like to be more organized. That's my thing.
I get you. I
But
get you.
you know, like I'm the type of nigga who, you know, if I like on my counter, I see that I drunk some Theraflu last night and I left the cup on the counter. That's my mess. Shit like that. So
Yeah, I'd have been mad about that shit. I'd have been mad.
I know you would, dog, because I
You
done been
left
in
it
your
in the
house.
kitchen on the counter, the
Yeah,
sink right there. You could have
yeah.
rinsed the medicine
Ranch.
out. You
Yeah.
could have rinsed it out,
I could arrange
grabbed
it
the
out.
paper towel, dried it out, and put the cap back on the bottle. But you
Yep.
were too lazy.
I was too lazy.
Yeah. But you stay by yourself so you can do it. Now, if you get in a
I feel you.
relationship with an OCD motherfucker, shit like that can happen.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be grounds for we gotta have a talking. I'm gonna have to have a stern talking.
No, I'm gonna just go. I'm not. It ain't no stern talking. They probably just gonna bring it up. Hey, you know you you know what I'm saying? You left that cap in there like that.
Yeah.
Nah, if that shit happen on the sixth, seventh time, nah, yeah, we got an issue.
I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, our
Hmm.
next clip is about a woman. Hollywood, do you think it's unimportant to ask a woman how many fathers, kid, baby daddy she got? Is that too much?
Nah, that's important.
All right, I'm gonna play this clip from a young lady,
Yeah.
and she wants to know why do men ask that question?
Okay.
I posted that I am a 44-year-old mother of 10, and I said their ages. What does it matter how many baby's fathers I have? What does that mean? I'm glad I didn't stick with one, because if I had one fucked up baby daddy, then that means all my kids would have been fucked up. And it's the reason why I have different, because when they start fucking up, they gotta go. Or if they happen to go to jail, I'm not gonna sit there and wait. I have shit to do. If they were good to me, then yes, I might have waited. But other than that, no. If they was out cheating before they went to jail, then that's where they needed to be at, and that was my cue to get away. Other than that, I take care of my kids. I've been there. They know their dads. I have paperwork on all of them. And it still doesn't matter at the end of the day how many baby daddies I have, as long as, I didn't give my children up for adoption. I didn't make no family members keep them, or none of that shit. Mind your business.
There she go, Hollywood. Now, hold on now. Before you answer this question, at what baby daddy, as a man, if you go in and you ask her and she tell you, at what baby daddy do you be like, okay, nah, I'm out on this? Like it's
Three and up.
okay, 3.
Yeah. I
I
done
can't.
thought about this shit already. 3 and up.
I
Two
can't.
is it's easy to get to. It's
But you
easy to
got
get to.
kids.
Maybe you had one. Maybe you had a high school crush or some shit like that. You had a baby young. I don't expect you not to go fuck with somebody else and possibly get pregnant again. So 2, it's a high possibility for 2. Anything above 2, then now we just making bad decisions.
Family members keep that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So what kid is too many for you?
Shit. I say, it ain't even the kids. I think it's a number. I think 3, but I think it's more about the age of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take middle school age and up, bro. Where they're a little bit more mature. I ain't gotta say no diapers. I ain't gotta teach motherfuckers the fundamentals of how to walk and shit like that. If it's already set, they already got their schedule. They go to school. They got football afterwards. I ain't really gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm cool with that. That's an age that I'm cool with.
Mm-hmm. Whew. 44 with 10 kids. That means you got some little kids in there somewhere. It's some.
Oh my
It's,
gosh, who
it's
got 10 kids?
that what she said.
Oh no! And then she don't want a nigga to ask how many fathers. Yes, nigga,
Yeah.
I need to know how many fathers I gotta interact with.
Yes.
And I don't want to interact with more than 2 niggas. I don't want to interact with nobody. But I love you, so I'm gonna give this shit a chance. It can't be more than 2 niggas that I'm interacting with.
Man, listen. I
Yeah.
put 2 maybe. 2 pushing it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
dealing with no woman that I can't take you serious if you got 10 kids. Cause you got bad pussy management.
Yeah.
You gonna get pregnant by any nigga that come along. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
no. 10
Yeah.
kids? Nah, hell
Yeah.
no. I don't give a fuck how many baby dad. All 10 of them motherfuckers came from the same nigga. That's a lot of motherfucking kids, boy. The kid,
Yeah. I can't deal with that many kids.
listen,
How
dog.
many of them grown? How many of them grown? How many of them still in the house?
She didn't say. But if she 44, dog, she had to start young. So you got some little ones in there.
Lord.
Just the number of 10 kids is enough to make a nigga like me be like, whoa, Kimosabi. There's no way.
Yeah. And then when they get out and move and start having financial problems, they move back in the house. Oh my God. Now I gotta lay the ground rules when you come back into the house. Not too much going on, man.
Dog,
There's too much going on.
what man wants a woman with 10 kids, bro?
Nobody.
And she said she take care of
And,
them. She said she got paperwork on all the daddies. Now, listen.
and that's an issue there. And that points back to bad pussy management. So you got all of these. Ain't none of them niggas was a stand up enough nigga to where you didn't have to put them on papers. Y'all couldn't do this shit outside of the court.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Either you just a spiteful ass female, which I don't want to deal with, or like we said, you got bad pussy management. You made bad choices, which I still don't want to deal with that either.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
I just feel like women like that, they got to get the niggas that they can. They don't get the niggas that they want. They get the niggas that they can. And I'm just not one of those type niggas, dog. There's no way I'm finna fuck with no woman that got no 10 kids, bro. I don't give a fuck how much paperwork you got on their baby
And
daddies.
that shit
That's
rare,
crazy.
so I really don't have to fuck with you. It's a
No.
lot of women who are not in that situation.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So,
Nah.
listen, I don't have no problem talking to women that have kids, first of all. I mean, because I got kids. That'd be kind of crazy.
Kids ain't the issue, it's the number.
Yeah, that
It's
number
the numbers,
stands out to me, bro. It's like,
Yeah. I don't make enough money to take care of 10 kids. I'm gonna just throw that out there now.
I mean, you got to make up for 200,000-300,000 right now, bro, to have 10 kids, dog.
Yeah, to live how I want to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to drive a decent car. I want to live in a nice place. Yeah, and that place you got to have about a 6-7 bedroom.
Yeah. You got to have an estate.
Yeah, 5 bedrooms ain't enough.
Nah. Unless you doubling up. 2 girls in the room, 2 boys in the room, 2 more girls in the room.
It's gonna have to be like that. But then that's still more than 5 bedrooms. You're gonna need about 6 bedrooms. Because y'all gotta have one of the bedrooms that only leave 4 left.
Yeah.
So you got to pull up the room, some of them rooms.
Man, listen.
There's too much going on, dog. Imagine what the laundry gonna look like. Imagine what the grocery bill gonna look like every week.
She said she handled all that though, dog.
Nah, ain't no way. That mean the government. So that mean
Or child support.
financially you in a situation to where we can't even be together in the same house. They don't approve of that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So you get government assistance for everything. If
Mm-mm.
if you handling that financially, you get government assistance for everything. Housing, food, medical, everything. That
Yeah.
means a man can't be involved in your life, really, only to a certain extent.
To drop meat off.
That's it.
Listen, I
Now
think
I could do that.
yeah, listen. I think after 10 kids, and I know it's gonna sound fucked up, but I think you putting yourself in a situation where that's all a man gonna use you for.
You probably find somebody a duck out there.
He has to be a nigga who ain't never had a girl like her before. Like a nigga that get women ain't falling for nothing like that, bro. There's no way. A nigga that get women is not falling for no girl that got 10 kids. When you can go out here and get a girl who may have one, or may don't have none at all, or got
That's too
two.
much going on, man.
That's too much, bro.
I'm sorry.
And then for you to,
I'm sorry.
for
And
you
she
know,
could
for
be a
you to be
beautiful
so.
person, but that's a lot for a man to come in and have to deal with. That's a lot. That's too much. Not saying there's anything wrong with you, but that's just a lot for a man. Like
Hollywood,
it's a lot for a man to deal with.
Hollywood, is something wrong with her. You don't know how to.
I'm not gonna say it's something wrong with. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna go that far, but I'm not as a man. I'm not gonna. I can't deal with it. It's too much for me to deal with. And what man's gonna come into that situation and not have his own kids that he gotta tend to? So now we got a blended family of 12, 13. That's a lot. Financially, it don't make sense.
And that's the point that I'm making. Like the niggas that make that type money that she gonna need
He
ain't
don't want to
attracted to
deal.
no
He
shit
don't want to
like that.
deal with it. Yeah, he don't want to deal with that.
Niggas that's making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, dog. Why would I go invest in a woman that got 10 kids already? And you already saying what type niggas you deal with. Oh, if they go to jail, if they did like so, we know
So
your
these
type.
them the baby daddies I got to deal with.
Yes.
I'm straight.
And
I'm
then you don't
sorry,
know if these niggas still want her or man, nah. I'm straight.
man. Please.
I'm
Yeah.
straight.
Sorry.
All I'm gonna tell women is this, bro. Manage your your women parts correctly.
Yeah.
Because later on in life, that shit gonna come back to hunt you, bro. Like you out here
Mm-hmm.
fucking. Listen, bro. I understand everybody likes sex, bro. I say this shit all the time.
No, sex good.
Everybody likes sex, bro. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
don't like sex. If you're a man or a woman and a woman, or a man or a man, everybody enjoys sexual relations. But just
Yeah,
be
sex good.
responsible, bro. You can't be 25 years old, dog, with 7 kids. Like, what we doing? Or you can't be
Fuck it.
40, like this young lady, 44 years old with 10 kids. What nigga taking you serious who really getting to the money? You ain't finna find that. You gotta go find the dude. 1 or 2 niggas you finna go find. The dude that ain't used to getting women, that just got money. Like let's say he hit a scratch off for $2-3 million and he just got money. So he not really used to women like that. Anyway, so you come along, he got enough finances for the time being to accommodate your lifestyle. Because the nigga that worked hard to get $2-3 million, they not going in no shit with no 10 kids, bro. That's not finna happen. So, or you go get the nigga who got a decent job, bro. But again, he don't get a lot of women, and you are probably the finest woman that ever paid him some attention. And do you really like that nigga like that? That's the other part of it. Are you using this nigga because of his financial status? Or do you really like this nigga? Because if that's the case, you still gonna be doing what you do on the side anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck finding you a man, baby. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's not possible, because anything's possible. But boy, ooh, Hollywood. Ain't no boy. Listen, if I came on you Hollywood, told you I better bitch, she got 10 kids. Boy, if you don't slap me and sit down and have a real homeboy conversation with me, we ain't friends no more. Because if it was vice versa, I got to talk to you, bro. Now, I can't tell you what to do. You're going to do what you want to do. But I still feel like a friend to be like, hey, Wood, boy, you taking on a lot, boy. But if that's what you want to do, you can do it. But as your homeboy, boy, I wouldn't advise you to do that. I advise you to keep that as a hit and run, dog. Because she has no, and she ain't got no problem with dipping on you too, bro. She said it. Like, she don't, ain't in her favor. She out. That's crazy.
Yeah. On to the next dick.
On to the next one, bro. And speaking of child support, right? I got this clip. I'm gonna play it for you. It's a man speaking about. Now, I didn't know this. Now, again, I didn't fact check because I've been sick. But it's about child support. Now, he's alleging that child support is something that that we signed when we signed the birth certificate when the kid's first born. Did you know that, Hollywood? That we signing our rights away as like signing up for child support and shit like that when we sign a birth certificate. He says in the fine print, but I didn't know that. I didn't know, but I don't know if this real shit. But
it's been so long since I signed one of them things. I don't know.
Yeah, and you know, most of us, we're not getting that paper and actually reading the fine print on the shit. No way. They send us that shit. If that's your girl, dog, you sign that bitch all willy-nilly. You just happy that your baby here. So this is what he said, dog. Oh, hold on, dog. Let me go back to it.
Federal regulations, 45 CFR 303.5. Okay. The word voluntary is used 20 times. Okay. And this is in the voluntary establishment of paternity. You got 2 children. Mm-hmm. When you was in the hospital, she had that baby, and the lady came in there with that clipboard, handed you that clipboard. Take your time. Right. Just fill this out whenever you get some time. Yeah. They just handed you a dual contract that's entering you into a contract. Is it called the acknowledgement of paternity, which enters you into a dual contract with child support, because it tells you that on the actual document, whether it's on the back, whether it's on the bottom. But people don't read that. 45 CFR 303.5 says, because what they're trying to do is establish paternity, saying that who is the actual father of this child. But that regulation says when they do that, when they provide you that acknowledgement of paternity, they're supposed to provide both parents the legal consequences of establishing voluntary paternity. What are the legal consequences? If you fall behind on child support, or if you don't do what we say you're supposed to do, license suspension, passport, income withholding order, bank levies, the works. You sign up for everything. But that regulation says they're supposed to give it to you by audio, video, or in person, and in writing. It don't stop there. And there's also another comment. And they have to give both parties the opportunity to speak with a trained professional, because they presume, if I told Chuck, hey, Charles, look, man, if you sign this document, you signing up for bank levies, all of these things, you're gonna be like, hey, I don't even know if I want to even, I need to go holler at my attorney, because, and at that point, you just entered into a contract. Not even knowing. Child support is
Hollywood, what you think about what he said, man?
I don't know. I mean, he sounds smart.
Explain.
He sounds like he know what the fuck he talking about, but I don't know. I have heard of situations to where after the fact that after a nigga had signed a birth certificate, it was determined later on that the child wasn't his, and the bank still holding the dude liable to pay child support, even though it was determined through paternity test that the kid wasn't his.
Yeah.
So he still was responsible for those payments. I have heard of that.
Me too.
If that's some shit that he's speaking to, then okay, I would agree with it, because I have heard of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's a dual contract. Maybe somebody got to look and find that paperwork that we be signing at the hospital and really
Yeah,
go into it or really dig into it and to really find out. I don't know. If we don't have somebody to really do that, then I don't know.
yeah, I agree, dog. Like I said, I don't know if what he's saying is factual. I mean, he sound like he know what he's talking about. I've been under the
Yeah.
weather because I did see this clip but I just been sick, man. So I ain't been really doing nothing extra. I was gonna go look and see if I can find this this thing that he was talking about.
Hmm.
Because all the things that he's talking about does happen if you don't pay your child support. They will take away your passport. They will get rid of your license. They will levy your bank accounts. Like all the shit that he's saying that they will do.
But
Um
you don't get put on child support until they determine the paternity of the child,
oh see, I ain't never
right?
been on child support. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
I'm just saying. Like from what I heard, they have to determine that this is actually your child before they actually put you on child support.
I mean, but ain't that kind of productive if because I know a dude as well that for years, and you know we both know him. He didn't find out somebody was his child until that child was like 12, 13 years old. And when the lady came back into the life, they made him pay child support. I mean, back pay on child support for 13 years when he didn't even know that the baby was his.
Yeah, well, we all know that system ain't built for
That's
us. We
crazy.
all know that. Yeah, we
So
all
he
know
in the
that.
hole. I think D was in the
Tens
hole
of thousands.
80, 90, 100 some thousand, $120,000 in the hole. Never getting another income tax check, bro. None of that shit. Because and he said he asked the girl. He said, "Hey, that is that a chance that's my baby?" She told him, "No, it's not his baby." And then 13 years later, she come back and say, "Oh, this your daughter." And then he get put on child support, and he got to pay back child support. That's
Yeah, that's
crazy to
crazy.
me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
So, you
yeah. I
know,
mean, they do need to make certain changes to the system because that shit ain't made for everybody. All situations are not created equal. You
mm-mm.
can't just throw a cookie cutter rule on different situations. Different what situations don't. Everything ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, bro. I say this all the time. I think a lot of the laws that we govern ourselves by, they need to be updated. Just like you said, every 5 years you should renegotiate your marriage, your contract in your marriage. I think the same thing goes for some of these laws, bro. Like, it's no way that I feel like a man who didn't know a child was his, you come back 13 years later and tell me that a child is mine and I'm in the hole for 13 years of child support because
No matter what.
because you was out doing some wild shit. And I was reading this thing on social media that I think they say 45% of men in America are in cases finding out that they're not the father of these kids.
Oh, we talked about that they should establish paternity from the hospital.
Yes,
From the time they have the child, they should already do those tests. That should be automatic.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because you would I think you would eliminate that situation that he's talking about niggas signing contracts and all of this shit. If we determine in the hospital that that child is actually mine, it's a no brainer that I sign that paper. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah,
no brainer.
but
So
boy,
all of the consequences that come afterward don't even matter
but
if you don't do right by your child.
imagine the shit that'll be going on in that motherfucking hospital room when those people come back and they not what they supposed to be. Cause listen, it's gonna put women in a very vicarious situation, bro. If you know you've been fucking other niggas,
They know.
that's
They
crazy.
know. They know.
That's
But they
crazy.
making a they making a logical choice. Okay, this nigga is
The better option.
the better option. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, dog, I think that thing will break me down. I think that's worse than cheating on me, bro.
What's that?
Me finding out, and that's crazy how most people find out that a child is not theirs. It's usually some life critical shit. They need a kidney, or you need a kidney, or you need some shit like that. And
Yeah.
your kids don't match. So
Yeah.
I think it's a diabolical woman that will go 20, 15, 20 years, dog.
No, they trying to go. They trying to go forever. They trying to go to the grave with it. Just by happenstance.
You got sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
sick. That you
Hmm.
find out that a kid that you've been taking care of ain't yours, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, there's some diabolical women out there, bro. It's
That's
some
crazy.
diabolical ass women. Yes, sir.
No, it's no way you can bounce back from that. There's no way you can flip that scenario and make that shit uh uh um oh, that should have hurt me, bro.
It'll hurt, but it's better you knowing than not knowing. Yeah, by the time you find out 18, 20 years down the road, it don't matter at that point.
Yeah, that's your child.
It's your child. It ain't gonna change the way I feel about the child, and it ain't gonna change the way the child feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Now, now in the hospital, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit different in the hospital.
Hey boy, motherfuckers start talking. Hold on. Do we got to do that now and all this other type shit?
Oh no, bring that swab in here, man. When you start talking like this, bring the swab, dog. The fuck? What is we talking about?
Hey,
Yes, nigga, yes, we gotta do
hey,
it.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. When a woman pregnant, dog, and she start using her doctor patient privilege, when important information start coming out, dog, the doctor asks you to step out the room.
Yeah, bitch, we've been swapping fluids for all this time. Not now, all of a sudden, you don't want me in the room for all this. No.
Dog, because niggas can do the math, dog. I remember this, dog. This happened to me real life. I don't know why I'm always bringing my real life shit in, but this really happened to me, dog.
You'll learn one day.
I was about 19, dog. I was staying in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and bitch told me she was pregnant, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Nah, I've been nothing in and everything now. So it's nothing on me to not feel like, okay, this could be my kid.
Yeah.
So you go to the doctor checkups and shit like that. They start telling you how many butts you is and shit like that. Motherfucker want you to step out the room. Hey, yeah, kitty. Yeah, kid, I need to talk to my patient one-on-one. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck I gotta step out? Like, nigga, when it's time to start calculating how long you been pregnant, it's easy to do the math.
Yeah.
It's easy to do the math. That bitch had me step out the room. So I was a little I'm like, huh? So cooler heads prevail because her sister wound up telling me the truth. I'm like, man, that ain't your baby.
You wasn't even around when she got pregnant.
This show wasn't, dog. So that's why she let me nut in her. I said, man.
Damn.
Man, dirty game.
Feed somebody else child. Lord have mercy.
Hey, but I done fed a couple of nigga babies, boy. Hey.
God damn it. You ain't shit, boy.
Hey, listen. No,
Yeah.
we gonna keep it real. You don't know who your girl let hit while we don't know. We don't know. We not around them 24/7.
I would prefer to
yeah, I know
think
what
that
you
shit
prefer
like
to
that
think.
don't happen.
But listen, dog. We was working 6-7 days a week, bro. That's a lot of time, boy. They get up 2 o'clock, they come back home. It's
them death wishes. Like, don't play with no niggas like that, man.
Man, listen.
And the judge, and if I get the right judge, I'm gonna get out.
Nah, the right judge can't let you out of that, bro.
Yeah, he gonna let me out.
No, he
I'm
not.
gonna plead insanity. The right judge gonna understand where the fuck I'm coming from.
Man, that's a crime. That's a passion of crime. I mean,
crime of passion, right? Yeah.
You still going to jail. You think you going to the crazy?
Nah, I'm gonna do some time, but I'm not gonna do the original time if the shit was premeditated or something like that.
Mm.
It wasn't premeditated. I killed as soon as I find out, Judge. I killed that bitch immediately, Judge. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Dog, it's niggas out in the world like that. I mean, there's females in the world like that, bro. So I
That's
don't know, dog.
nasty work there, boy.
I think you should most definitely have paternity tests. I don't know why this shit taking this long. This shit should have been passed long time ago, dog.
This nigga who in office right now gonna be the nigga to pass some shit like that. Donald J. Trump gonna pass that shit. I know he is.
And dog, he already passed some shit about child support.
I don't know if that's true.
Man, listen, old Donald boy, listen. This is my thing, and this is the only take I'm gonna have about politics on here, bro. And you can say what you want to say. I say this about our black people, bro. We are so conditioned to just vote Democrats because that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker done been in office 3 weeks and done shook America to its core, boy. This nigga got in there and start passing shit.
It only lets you know that the president has more power than they've been leading us to think. Obama told us that it was certain shit that he couldn't do.
Yes.
Yeah, Obama, you lied, baby.
I mean, that's the point that I'm making. Like,
yeah,
he came in 3 weeks, dog, and shook up America, bro. And
he did.
Some of this shit, Hollywood, I don't even think he can do some of the shit that he's saying that he can do.
He tried.
But this the crazy part about it. The shit that he can do is the shit that he pushing. So when he tell you that he can do something else, you're gonna believe him.
Yeah.
Because he's showing you that I can do shit that, and see, this is the thing about the Democrats, bro. You had 4 years to try to figure this shit out. Y'all ain't figure it out. Yeah. Y'all was giving all these immigrants all this money, all this shit that y'all was doing, bro, while the American people were hurting. Yeah. So again, as the next term come around, vote for the people that serves your interest, bro. Don't just go into voting because they got Meg Thee Stallion on the stage fucking twerking. Listen, it is what it is. This showed you, without a reason of a doubt, bro, that if a president want to come in there and make change, dog, they say this man signed 55 executive orders in the first day he was there. So listen, it is what it is, man. Do what you got to do. Okay, hey, moving on to sports. That's our political stance, talk or whatever. Hollywood, we've been gone for a while, bro. So, I want to do this story while we was gone, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it now since we talking sports. We're gonna get to the Luka trade here in a second, but we have some turmoil down there in Miami, bro, with old Jimmy Butler, bro, and his baby mama wanting $55,000 a month in child support.
I thought you were talking about with him in the Heat.
Oh no,
that's something totally different.
No, he got. I mean, well, this related to sports because he wants out of Miami, and I think Jimmy's going by doing it the wrong way, bro. Like, I think you're hurting your stock with other teams, bro. Now, if this was your first time, I understand, but bro, you've done this everywhere.
You done did this shit with 4 other teams. So,
what team gonna give you what you want when they see you acting the way that you acting with the Heat?
He's not gonna get what he want. He'll get something, but not what he want.
If I was them,
he don't even play half the season.
And that hits the problem with this whole shit. See, this is why I think the Heat fucked up at. Y'all supposed to have a Heat culture. Y'all bent it for Jimmy. Y'all let nigga jump on airplanes by himself, nigga stay in his own hotel. You gave this nigga star treatment.
Yeah. And
now he's turned into the nigga that feels like he's supposed to get certain shit, bro. And it's crazy. Bro, I say this all the time. Money gonna always show you who a nigga really is. This always been Jimmy Butler, bro. He just ain't had the bread at first. He has never been the marquee name. Now you're the marquee name. You showing what type of nigga you are, bro. And how can you sell that to another team? You can't. Ain't nobody finna take. That's considered Dog, they start giving you labels like you're suspended from the team from conduct detrimental to the team, bro. That's some different shit, bro. Who wants to bring that into their locker room, bro? A contender.
Phoenix Suns. They not no contender though.
I mean, so you finna go over there with what? Durant and Booker and do what?
The Phoenix Suns are in a worse position in their division than the Heat is in their conference. Yeah.
So you think Jimmy gonna come in and be able to get you past Luka and LeBron at this point, or AD and Kyrie?
Never.
Mm-mm.
Or them boys in Utah. Never.
Bro,
or them boys in Minnesota. Never. It's too much going. Yeah, that's a bad conference to try to go over and compete. You should have stayed in the East.
Man, and then now you beefing with your baby mama. You already given her $55,000 a month. She says she wants what, 65? She want an additional.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Jimmy on that one. I might not agree with him when it's dealing with the Heat, but that baby mama situation, nah, hell no.
Bro, you done had 3 kids with this girl. What are we talking about?
I'm not giving you 65,000.
See, this where we part ways, bro. For me, you know I'm not on that.
We gotta draw the okay, so where do we draw the line at?
No, I'm gonna write it.
What's stopping you from coming to the table next year and asking for 75? Where we gonna draw the line at?
No, we're gonna put in contract. Some paperwork gonna be put in place.
We just did to get you to 55. But you trying to break whatever the agreement was to come to the table again and ask for 65.
Well, this is my last and final offer. This is what you're gonna get. I'm gonna give you what you're asking for, but you can't come back to me no more.
Yeah, okay. Well, you need to send me, like Jimmy's asking for. I need to see a list of all your expenses, and why it warrants you needing an extra $10,000 a month. I need to see that. Now, if you have a valid reason why you need the 10,000, then okay. But we got to look over this. I got to get my financial advisor and my people to look over this before we even sit at the table and agree to some shit like this. Because, like I said, where do we draw the line? If this year you ask for 65, what's stopping you from next year coming and asking for 75? We just agreed upon the 55.
Well, $55,000 a year times 12 is $660,000 a year.
And that's just what I'm giving you. Tax free. We're not even talking about what you should be earning as an individual.
Yes.
You should be getting off of your ass and having to do something.
But this is
which I don't think she is.
But this is where I put the blame back on Jimmy. And we say this all the time, dog. You got to stop fucking with women just because they look good, bro. You fuck them. You don't get them pregnant, bro. Like, sometimes niggas got to take accountability for the dumbass decisions that they make. You made that dumbass decision, bro. Now you got to roll in it. So now you got to live in it.
I did. But that don't mean that you have unlimited access to my bank account.
Now, I'm not saying that you have unlimited access to my bank account. What I'm saying is, this the last time you're gonna come to me about some bread. This the last time.
Well, what if he had that stand the last time?
Well,
he's standing on what he said. He's standing on what he said.
See, standing on what you're saying and have legal documents on this is what this what we signed off to. It's different. You could do that. He say, she say.
Her and her team had to sign off on the 55. They had to.
Obviously, I ain't see no paperwork with that. Because listen, this ain't even a conversation if he got paperwork on that. What are we talking about? It's not.
But paperwork don't stop a motherfucker for trying to come back to the table and ask for more money. We see this shit happening all the time.
Like when?
All the time. Women come to the table and ask for money all the time. Like Dr. Dre's wife.
Yeah, but after Dre finalized his shit and got his shit done and gave her $100 million that she wanted, she can't come and ask him for no more money because it's documented. That's what I'm saying. You get verbal.
Yeah, but they don't have kids. Like, this shit need to be set in stone. Like, a motherfucker be like, oh, the situation's changed. I need another nanny, or I need this and that. Let's go back to the table and ask for more. Like, come on, dog. Like, where do we draw the line is what I'm saying.
I mean, if you listen to what I'm saying, that's where the line get drawn at.
The line was drawn last year.
It couldn't be.
So now you saying that now, okay, now I give you this extra 10, but that's it. Man, come
What
on,
I'm
man.
saying
You
is,
already know how these women work, dog.
bro, whatever number that you come up with her, get it down in writing, notarize it, and this is legal documents. Don't make verbal don't make verbal agreements with them, bro.
I don't think none of that shit stopped that lady from coming back to the table.
What we got set in stone is what we got set in stone. That's the purpose of being in the business. You can't make verbal commitments to somebody because they're not going, oh yeah, well, hey, listen, the kids got to. No, you wrote in stone that this is what you want, so you got to figure it out.
Well, I'm on the side of Jimmy because I know that 55,000 is well more than enough to take care of 3 kids.
I understand that point, Hollywood, and I'm not even much arguing you on 600.
She's making 20,000. She's probably making 20 times more than what a single mother is making.
I agree.
Doing it and handling the same situation. Like that shit is ridiculous.
I mean, that's not my debate with you, bro. My debate is, Jimmy, dog, you own a business. You own businesses. You know how business work. When you fucking with girl, then you having these multiple babies by these, it's a business now. You got to secure your financial future. So if you're going to secure your financial future, you probably never get another contract for $50 million again. You're 35 years old.
That's why I can't be giving you all this motherfucking money. I can't increase your 10,000.
And then
I'm on the down. I'm on the decline now.
I understand all that.
When I gave you the 55, I was at my peak. But I'm not at my peak no more. So why are we increasing money?
But you knew that when you nutted in them, that this was a possibility. My thing is this. Man,
that shit is over and done. That shit done. I done nutted niggas.
I like to tell niggas at the end of the day, bro, you got to take accountability for your actions. One, you shouldn't have been acting crazy like that with the Heat in the first place. Pat said, hey.
Man, the Heat ain't got nothing to do with this shit with the baby mama situation.
No. It's going to tie into my story if you let me finish.
Go ahead.
If you would have done what Pat Riley told you to do, as far as playing more games, you would have got this extension that you wanted. Which hence, you may not never get $50 million again. If you would have took accountability and stopped taking dumbass advice from your yes men. If you would have played the games that Pat Riley told you to play, they said, hey, bro, we probably didn't come back to the table and talk. Pat Riley words last year was, bro, you ain't playing no games. We can't pay you this type of money and you not playing. So if you wanted that extension, you take your ass and go play. Whatever y'all got going on behind the scenes, y'all figure that shit out. 2, if you'd have kept playing like you supposed to play, other teams would have seen the value in you. Been like, hey, you know what? Jimmy is a baller. He played both ends of the court. So, okay, we'll get a Heat what they want for him. I think Jimmy is the missing piece for us to make it to a championship. Hence, your money goes up. Now, nigga, you at $50 million. You might not never. Now you got your baby mama coming at you crazy. So again, sometimes you have to assess the situation.
And now that ties into me not being able to give you what the fuck you're asking for because I'm not making the money that I used. On top of me being suspended and losing out on all the money that I'm losing out on because I'm in suspension right now. So I cannot increase your money to extra 10,000. That can't happen. I'm not getting it like I used to get it.
Bro, we just didn't say the law ain't set like that. So
no, I know that. I know that.
So when you take your ass in there, when you go in there talking about
you
your
leave,
job,
you right. All that shit, you right. But I'm not going down without a fight. But all of this shit is left in the hands of a white man, a judge.
Exactly. So my thing is this. Let's take it off Jimmy Butler. Let's just make it about the general nigga. If you're a nigga that got a regular job that make regular money, nigga, when you go in there and say, hey, bro, listen, I ain't worked in 2 weeks. I've been sick or whatever. Child support don't give a fuck about that. They want their money. So flash forward that shit over to Jimmy. Nigga, you a dumbass nigga, man. You don't look at the big picture. I don't know what niggas you got around you, your agent or whoever the fuck it is that you got around you, bro. They're not advising you to do right. You're 35 years old, bro. You could have got the extension. Who else the Heat got? Who else they got? They got a nice little nucleus of motherfuckers there. Listen.
Yeah.
If I'm them, if I'm the Heat, I try and change ass to Sacramento and get DeAndre Fox. Let me get him and put him around the young niggas that we got. And we gonna make this shit rock and roll.
He don't want to come to the Heat. He only want to go to San Antonio.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he want to play
with
with
That's crazy because him and Bam played in college together.
But it ain't even because he want to play with what's the niggas but the Heat got one
Wemby.
of them niggas already in Miami. Where?
Who you talking about? Wemby?
Yeah, he want to play with Wemby, but the Heat got a nigga just like Wemby on the team right now.
Yeah.
You put him, Bam at the 4,
Tyler Hero.
Huh?
Tyler Hero.
You got to get Tyler Hero off the ball, make Tyler Hero the shooting guard, make DeAndre Fox the point guard, and you get you a Jokic, the other white boy. Put him at the 3.
Yeah.
That go you a starting 5 for the next 3 years. That's gonna grow together. Get Jimmy the fuck up out of Miami. Fuck are we talking about? But you can't trade him now.
That shit over.
But you can't trade him now. So Jimmy, you're a dumbass. I just want you to know that you're a dumbass.
Yeah. So
and
you're
everything
gonna lose
that
all
come
this
your
money
way,
for this season. This season you finna lose your money for this season.
Yes.
That's over.
So moving on to we kind of talked about it earlier in the podcast. Hollywood, how you feel about Luka going over to be with LeBron? Now, they say LeBron ain't know nothing about it. They say LeBron was at dinner when he found out. Hollywood, you think LeBron ain't know nothing about it? They ain't ran that cross him? Because they say Anthony Davis is pissed.
LeBron is LeBron, but LeBron ain't the old LeBron. So I don't know if they still consulting LeBron with every move. Mm-hmm. Like, think about it. They were just thinking about trading LeBron not too long ago. They were talking about him going to Golden State.
I agree.
So I don't think LeBron got the pull that he used to have. So I don't know if they actually consulted with him. And I don't think that's a move that they got to consult with LeBron about. Shit, LeBron wanted to play with Luka. I'm pretty sure he would choose Luka over AD any day.
I'll be on here and I be feel like I be bashing LeBron, and I'm really not. But I still think LeBron is a player that, when certain moves like that are made, he has to have some type of knowledge of it. And I read a report before we came on air that LeBron was growing frustrated with AD anyway. I think LeBron knew.
He probably did.
I think what this does for AD, if it's anything in the NBA that ever should light a fire up under you, this should be it.
Yeah.
This
You're
should
going
be
to a good team. They ain't seen you to wither away somewhere. Like,
yeah.
You're going to a good team.
So if you ever wanted to show out and show the league who you were, this is the time. I'm with you with the Luka. Luka had to be doing some foul shit, bro. To get rid of a nigga in his prime, Luka a top 5 player right now, dog. Them niggas don't get traded, bro.
He might be top 3.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like Luka don't get traded, dog. That's like you waking up tomorrow morning and here after the Super Bowl.
And he got you to a championship last year. Y'all didn't win it, but he got you there. Last year.
Bro, that's like waking up after Super Bowl Sunday and find out Kansas City done traded Patrick Mahomes to Philadelphia.
I think y'all got a good team, but I don't think swapping him for AD gonna get y'all back to that championship. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't know.
I could be wrong, but
it's gonna work, dog. I really don't. Because
I think LeBron can work with anybody.
Nah.
I think he can work with anybody. He's shown that throughout his career.
Okay, this is my pushback to you. The reason why I don't know if it's gonna work with LeBron and Luka is because both of them are ball dominant. LeBron got to have the ball in his hand, and Luka got to have the ball in his hand.
LeBron don't have to.
Shit.
He don't have to.
Well, the LeBron I watch, he's ball dominant. He's been ball dominant his whole career. LeBron ain't never been in no system where he doesn't dominate the ball. I mean,
yeah, because he's always been the best player. He's always been the best player on the team. He's no longer the best player on the team now.
It don't
He
matter.
had no choice but to be ball dominant.
But if that's his
I
game,
think LeBron can play off the ball and do LeBron. LeBron is a better three-point shooter now than he ever was.
could be, bro. This gonna be up for discussion because I know Luka is a ball dominant player, bro. He got to have the ball in his hand. If LeBron,
I think they're gonna work it out, dog.
And like you said, this might be the first time in LeBron's career where he's not the best player on the team.
He's not.
So, I mean, we gonna see though. We definitely gonna see.
I'm pretty sure he's still gonna have his moments, and I think that's what he's been looking for since he's gotten to this older age. Somebody to where he can really take a back seat and let them lead. You know what I'm saying? Let them be the dominant force on the team. He couldn't do that with nobody else until now. Now I can finally wind down and enjoy these last 2, maybe 3 years that I got. You know what I'm saying? Left in the league. He couldn't do that with nobody else. The last 20 plus years, he couldn't do that with nobody. He could take a back seat now.
I kind of get what you're saying. I don't know, dog. I just want to see how it works because, you know, like I said, I've always seen LeBron dominate the basketball, bro, and Luka dominates. Luka ain't moving or back screening or none of that type shit that LeBron and them type
them heavy ass feet, huh?
Dog, I think, to be honest with you, dog, I think that has something to do with them getting rid of Luka, bro. Because what I read is the Mavericks felt like Luka was no longer a piece to help them win a championship. That's what I read.
And that's kind of hard, dog. And he's the primary reason that y'all made it to a championship last year.
Listen, it's something going on behind closed doors, though, bro. I don't know if Luka got an injury. Cause you know, dog, Luka will go to a game.
I think it's off the court shit that led them to do this.
I agree. Cause dog,
yeah, I don't think it's nothing to do with no injury or nothing like that.
I think they say Luka is 270 right now, bro. When you watch Luka after games, Luka drinking Miller Lights and shit like that, bro. I mean,
yeah, I remember when the GM had to snatch the beer out of his hand.
Yeah, dog, like, you know, the nigga drinking fours and shit like that after the game, dog. So, we gonna see. And before we get up out of here, man, the Super Bowl gonna be played. Nah, it won't.
But before you go, but I don't think. Listen, you Luka, you gonna be the best player on the team, but you're not gonna be a bigger force than LeBron in LA. I think he gonna have to fall in line. I don't think all that shit you was doing in Dallas, you ain't gonna be able to do that shit with LeBron on your team, dog. I don't think so.
No, dog. I mean, we go.
I think LeBron is a presence that he hasn't been around. He never played with a person like LeBron.
And LeBron ain't never played with nobody like him. So that's why I say, dog, we gonna see. We definitely gonna see because one of them got to take the back seat to the other.
LeBron gonna take the back seat. He gonna take the back seat on court. But as far as the leadership aspect of it,
I don't know.
Never. He'll never take a back seat as far as being a leader.
Okay, now you talking about leader? I give you all that. LeBron is a better leader than Luka. I'm not arguing that. Yeah. I'm talking about on that motherfucking basketball court. It's gonna take him some time to figure it out.
Nah, LeBron, LeBron got to take the back seat, and I'm pretty sure he know it. He know that. But I think that's what he been looking for. He been looking for that.
Okay. Well, dog, by the time we drop this episode, Super Bowl probably been played. No, it won't be played. Our next episode, the Super Bowl will be played. What's your predictions, Hollywood, before we get up out of here about this Super Bowl?
I know what I want to happen.
Philly to win?
Of course, I want Philly to win. I want Philly to win. I want Jalen Hurts as a black quarterback to get a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes is also a black quarterback, but he half and half. And I think I won't Saquon the real that shit in the Giants' face from how they treated him, dog. You treated that man like shit, and he's clearly the best player on Philly's team. Clearly,
yes.
Yeah. So
if you're looking at it just by roster breakdown, Philly's
Philly
way
should
better.
win.
Besides quarterback.
But what that half and half dude on Kansas City?
Listen,
he the X factor.
I'm
Michael
gonna say
Jordan.
this right now, and I truly mean this. I know people gonna be mad at me. How the fuck you gonna say that, bro? That nigga's the best quarterback, bro. He better than Tom Brady. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
No. Yeah.
Like,
that's without question. That's
when
without
niggas
question.
sit and talk about Tom Brady, bro, them first 3 or 4 championships that Brady won, it was because Belichick and that defense. Nigga, you just managed the game. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't go out there and do nothing crazy. I say probably after Super Bowl 3 or 4 is when it clicked for Tom Brady, when he became Tom Brady.
Yeah.
The reason that these niggas is winning is because of this nigga here.
Absolutely.
It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Bro, the wildest stat I seen, bro. I seen 2 wild stats this week, Hollywood. And I'm going to bring them up to you. The first wild stat I seen was about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he's been a 7-year starter, bro. He's been to the AFC Championship 7 times. He's never went nowhere lower than the AFC Championship game, which is a wild stat to me. The second wildest stat I seen, bro. The University of Miami, right? The 2001 team. If they didn't score a touchdown, they would have been 8-4 in that season. Bro, that shit crazy.
And niggas and people still got an argument about who's the best team of all time. Come on, dog. You can't argue that.
When they showed me that stat, bro, I had to go look. If the University of Miami didn't score 1 offensive touchdown in 2001, they would have been 8-4.
That just lets you know how dominant that defense was.
That's crazy. But yeah, dog. So listen, I'm with you. I ain't really got no.
And that shit about Patrick Mahomes, dog. Last year was his worst year statistically, and he still won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah. Think about that for a second.
Bro, the last 10 Super Bowls, Brady been in 4, Mahomes been in 4. I think Peyton Manning was in 1, and I think Russell Wilson, another motherfucker. Besides that, that's the only motherfucker been in the Super Bowl, boy. Constantly. To win.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I'm finna tell you what's gonna happen. People finna start hating Patrick Mahomes. I like greatness, so
they already are.
I'm here for the greatness. I love to see
the
greatness.
Same shit that happened with Tom Brady and the Patriots, dog. It's the same thing that's happening with the Kansas City Chiefs right now. Same shit. You just get tired of seeing the same people win. That's part of my reason for wanting Philly to win.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sick of seeing Kansas City win.
But listen, this is my thing. You say Patrick Mahomes the X factor? I think Saquon Barkley the X factor. That nigga,
I already put my same game parlays in.
Listen,
my shit already in.
That nigga there, man, he the X factor, bro. Jalen Hurts ain't gonna beat you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Jalen Hurts is just the benefactor of being on a good team, bro. He all right.
That's why he haven't won a Super Bowl yet.
He gonna throw for 180, maybe rush for a touchdown, maybe.
Yeah, he gonna rush for a touchdown.
But goddamn,
they gonna do the tush push.
Saquon Barkley gonna break one for 67, somewhere in there. He gonna get his off.
I got Saquon Barkley. They had him over under for like 94 yards. I got the over.
Yeah,
I picked him for an anytime touchdown. He gonna score a touchdown.
And the last time Patrick Mahomes lost a Super Bowl is because they offensive line couldn't block Tampa Bay defensive line. And with that nigga Jalen Carter, that bad boy that's in the middle, him and that Philly defense.
Yeah, that's a Florida boy too.
Ooh, boy, I don't know, boy. Hey, if Patrick Mahomes pull this off, dog, this might be his greatest Super Bowl as of right now. Without question. Because if you're just looking at team for team,
yeah,
it ain't close.
And you can't. Because Kelsey ain't even a big name no more. He need to retire. He need to sit down somewhere.
Philly got the best offensive line. They got the best defensive line. I give you Kelsey a better. I ain't even gonna say that.
No,
I give
not
you a
at this
wash.
point. Yeah, Philly got the better tight end at this point, and they got the better receiving core.
Yep, better wide receiver. They got the better defense. Well, now
better running back. We already know that. That's without question.
And the better quarterback. Kansas City got the better quarterback.
That's the only thing Kansas City got. That's an advantage is the quarterback. If you really look at it.
Yeah. So what you got as a prediction as we get up out of here, bro?
I mean, it's hard to bet against Kansas City. I'm just gonna go with my heart.
Yeah.
I want Philly to win. I got Philly by a touchdown. I don't know the score, but I got Philly by a touchdown.
I don't know, dog. Because last time they played, and it's crazy because they just played in the Super Bowl the year before last or last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Year before last, but they had Saquon.
And Jalen Hurts actually played good in that game. Now he just had the fumble at before half last game that they picked up and scored for a touchdown. But if Philly can control Chris Johnson, I think they got a chance. So
yeah, okay, we didn't run the ball. Do what y'all do best to run the ball.
I don't know, dog. I'm split because I want to see the three-peat. Like, I want to see him do something that ain't never been done before, but then I also want Saquon to get a ring too, dog. So I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see a good game. And with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Hollywood, tell people how to get in contact with you.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am Infamous on TikTok. I am Infamous on X. You want to follow us, go to Facebook is Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _ How do you get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, if you listen to Spotify, Apple, Google, or however you consume audio podcasts, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button. Also go to thezenuts.business@gmail.com if you want to have any personal inquiries about the podcast. I'm going to say that one more time. Go to thezenuts.business@gmail.com. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we are social media's most imperfect perfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm Infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz.
Theze Nutz.